Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here and for being subscribed. If you are not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening to this on YouTube while you're at it, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. So let's get into this conversation / reality chat. Guys, I wanted to talk about something really quick because, as you know, recently Mel, she had announced that she was having a ceremony to celebrate the renunciation of Holt. And I applaud her for that. I know that it's like a cleansing experience, almost like a cleansing ritual, even better than, in my opinion, a divorce party. I don't know if she ever had a divorce party, but I think this is actually even better because it's like she's ridding something even more so that I feel that psychopathic lunatic was more caring about than the marriage, and that was her having his name, because I felt like he just really wanted to have that attachment so that he could feel like he owned her in a way. And she was doing this to let him know that you don't have a hold on me anymore. Yes, we share 4, like he likes to say, beautiful children together, but that is the only attachment that I have with you. And as far as that is concerned, I'm not even going to allow that to keep me bound, because I'm not going to allow you to try to dictate how I co-parent because you want to try to keep a hold on me. So she was letting him and everyone else know that, yeah, my children may be Holt, but I am no longer. So respect me and put some respect on my Rogers. So she is now Melody Cherie Rogers, and I applaud her for that. But yeah, I was watching a couple of content creators or listening to them that I'm subscribed to on YouTube, Who Knew, as well as True T. And they both shared some information. Who Knew, she shared a video clip of the psychopath's baby mom, where she did a post on her social media where she's wearing, it looks like a cream colored silk or satin, I wouldn't say silk, satin or polyester robe with her hair done. And it's like, I don't know if she's trolling. I don't know if the psychopath hotel is using her as a means to try to seek attention now that Melody is no longer a Holt, to try to get some airtime. Because from what I have heard, because I've never followed her on social media, what I've heard is that ever since that information came out about the scheme and the plot that he was trying to have her help him with to try to expose Melody, when that young lady Carson Blue came out to expose the plot, previous to that, she was kind of silent, but then she came out to respond to it, which she didn't do herself any favors, or him. It just really sounded like she was guilty in the situation. And then after that, it's been crickets. But now she came out and did this post. Listen, I don't know if it has anything to do with Melody, or if it's like True T mentioned in her video, is that it's possible that he married her. Now, I want to ask the question, do you guys think that because Melody has rejected the Holt name, now he would be happy to give it to her at this point in time? Now, I know he's been talking about he's going to get married again, and he even, I believe, I could be wrong, I think he was saying or alluding to the fact in the interview that he did on Queen Sheba's YouTube channel that he would, want to be married by the end of this year. If he didn't say that time frame, I could be wrong, but I feel like I heard him say that somewhere. It was either there or when he was speaking to Carlos King, when he was interviewed on Carlos's YouTube channel. But now that she is no longer this hope, that he was hopeful that he could get her back, and she already is a Holt, so there would be no need for her to take the name upon herself again. Now would he try to be spiteful and say, well, you know what, since she's rejected it, now I'm going to go ahead and give it to my baby mama. Because look, we already got a kid together. So I said I want to get married. Obviously, me and Sheree, we weren't even really in a real relationship. And he keeps claiming that he wants to have a bunch of more kids. And we already know Sheree is definitely not capable of giving him any more kids, let alone wanting to give him any more children, even though, in my opinion, he wouldn't be able to take care of them anyway. So it's just all a front. But Coleslaw possibly could. So why not? Just to try to hurt Melody when he's not hurting Melody at all. I feel that this is just trolling. I don't believe that he married her. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible that he didn't. And I'm not saying that it's possible that he wouldn't. I just truly believe, even though he is petty and spiteful and would try to do something just to try to one-up Melody, which, again, it's stupid because nothing that he does is one-upping her. He really just tries to do these things to try to get more attention, but he's not hurting her. She's trying to do her best to ignore him. But I do believe that even though he would not really marry her, I believe that he would use and try to make it appear as if he did to try to get at Melody in some way, shape, or form. And it's just stupid. And even with that being said, even if he did not put her up to it, we know that she's done a lot of things to try to be spiteful or to try to get the attention. When Melody's doing something, then she's trying to do something that's similar. Melody has a name change ceremony where she had, I don't believe she even shared it. I believe someone else shared an invitation via their Instagram stories that she gave to them, possibly. I could be wrong. I can't remember. But because she's doing something like this and the invitation looked sort of like a wedding invitation, that Coleslaw would do something to try to be spiteful and funny to make it look like, well, if you can do something that looks like a wedding, so to speak, then I'll do something that looks like a wedding, so to speak. And both of these people just look so pathetic to do things that make it look like they are better than Melody or they're on the same level as Melody or whatever. And it's like, get a life. Do something with yourselves, because it really is old and tired. So again, my personal feelings and thoughts are, I don't believe that he married her this weekend, but I do believe that he either did something to get her to try to get some attention, to look similar to, okay, she's got this wedding invitation like thing out here about her name change ceremony. So let me have my baby mama do something that looks wedding like as well. Or if he wasn't in on it, it definitely could have been her with the thought of doing something similar. I just believe that they both kind of have half a brain and they kind of come together to try to make it into a whole, but it never really works. I don't believe that he married her. I don't believe that he would marry anyone that wasn't going to be able to level him up, because most women get married to men that they feel are not just someone that they love, but also can be a supportive person that can also help to level them up as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I do believe that it is weird and strange when a man wants to marry a woman that they feel is going to help them to level up, and they're not bringing anything to the table but their looks, a tight chest, and a tight ass. It's like, maybe you need to play for the other team. Okay? I'm just saying. And there are some people that say allegedly he possibly has or wants to or has. Just saying. But I don't know, guys. You can let me know your thoughts about this in the comments section below. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. This is Beth. I'm just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.